Turn it up.
Oh, shit.
It's the music you love.
I'm taking the gloves off. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're back.
Hit volume too fast, and the fade out was not as nice as it could have been.
It's all right. They will forgive you for that. Just
Will they?
don't play Battlefront on the internet. Then they won't forgive you.
Oh no! What happened? I was going to ask if you wanted to come over and play.
They hate that game.
Oh, they hate it? Oh, I don't care about
We
that.
played it for Continue, and they were like, you guys are a part of the problem.
How is that a thing? How are you a part of the problem?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What problem? Do you work for EA?
Apparently playing the game means that we've supported them and that we shouldn't ever do that.
Ugh.
Anyway, that's another
The
podcast.
internet was a huge mistake.
Yeah,
Oh,
today,
that sounds like a podcast that we're going to record sometime down the line.
Yeah,
here.
that's like a different day of podcasting.
All right, let me send out the notice that we are live with week 11.
YouTube.
Like the Stranger Things person.
Like the Stranger Things person.
Tweeter. Boom. Twitted. Hi, guys.
Oh.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo.
Is the show working for anybody? My live feed is a little jank city.
It can't yet. Hold on. Internet's being real stupid right now.
Yeah, I see people are responding to us. I'm kind of asking them how's it looking out
They're saying
there?
yes.
Yes. What the fuck are we watching? I don't know. Are you watching us? I mean, what did I just watch? A video on the internet. That old joke. Hey.
It's actually a badminton racket, Luke.
Nobody can see me shaking my head, but that's the original trolling comment in history. They're actually badminton rackets.
Badminton. Oh, look at this little squirrel. I'm going to put a bunch of squirrels up. There we go.
Badminton.
Hey,
Continue's here. Hey, Continue.
It's just me.
Hey, Continue.
Hey, Continue.
So welcome to week 11, episode technically 13, if you count our prequel to the Fantasy Football podcast show. This week brought to you by Mondo and Project Raygun's The Thing Infectionate Outpost 31 board game, available now at your local hobby shop and available for pre-order on mondotees.com.
I can't wait to play.
I can't wait to play either. This sponsorship is a little teaser of an upcoming potential live stream with the Continue boys.
Whoa!
In accordance to my arrangement with Mondo to get this game for free.
Well, they're not going to take it back from you. So.
But yes, so Mondo, The Thing, Infectionate Outpost 31 just came out this week. Very enjoyable. Played a couple games to get the game feel, so I can host a game with the Continue boys coming soon. But how are you, Josh?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good.
I'm a little sleepy today.
I did take a nap today earlier. Yeah. I was woken up when my wife came home from work. The girl in the basement and the secret trap door. She came in and she was like, "How long have you been asleep?" And
God, that's the worst, dude. How long have you been playing Nintendo? I used to get that and be like, an hour. It's like 6 hours.
Yeah, those are the good times. And now she's mad that I made fun of her for yelling at me for sleeping too much because she thinks I was picking on her, but in reality, I was picking on myself because I'm a lazy bum and I'm unemployed. And the only thing I had to do with my life today was play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the Xbox One X courtesy of EA Games. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Oh shit! Now we're gonna be so much hate.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I played Star Wars Battlefront, and it was okay.
Yeah, it's like what they're mad about the gambling, right?
People are mad about the loot boxes. I haven't played the multiplayer yet. I just been working my way through the campaign because I was really looking forward to it, and it exists.
Sorry, I had to throw a cat out. It's gonna be my whole life tonight.
Cat rule.
He's back. He's fucking back. Are you kidding me?
Everybody, welcome Josh's cat to the show. Where I invite you to throw your cat emojis up on the screen.
No, cat emojis. All right, is
that a thing? Is there a cat emoji? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, I think so. Let's check it out. I know there's definitely a cat. I just put a squirrel up, so there's look at all these cats.
Oh, there's like tons of cats.
There's like 6 cats.
Look at all these cats.
There's like big cats, little cats. So many cats.
Now, how do I get rid of the emojis?
You gotta hit the keyboard.
I don't have the keyboard.
Lower left, bottom left.
Oh, it's all the way at the end.
It's just down. Oh,
there it
on
is.
The chitty, on the
I'm
chitty
sorry,
chat.
my thing is very lazy.
It's all right.
I'm not used to interneting.
You've been asleep like me, so I'm a little slow.
Oh man, my live stream is stuck on a picture of me like grinning at the screen very angrily. So that's cool. Hey guys. Welcome to episode 13, week 11. I'm Luke. This is Josh.
Hi.
I went 0-2 in my leagues. How did you do this year?
I went 2-0.
Well, fancy Dan over here.
I'm on a 7-game winning streak in my other league.
That is incredible.
Which is crazy. I would like to thank Deshaun Watson for getting me to this point. It was easy rolling with him, but now he's hurt. So I'm like scrounging. I almost lost to Mike in our league though, and Mike played about 4 players, and I beat him by 40 points. But it was hairy as fuck, and I was like, I might lose to Mike, who's playing 4 players.
I lost in my other league on Monday night. I was winning 127 to like 116 or something like that, and then after Monday night, I ended up losing 131 to 127.
That sucks.
And in our Internet Studs into Sports League,
you were losing by like 2 points.
I was losing 115.6 to like 108.
Yeah.
And I needed a big night from Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And he was delivering, slowly chugging along.
Yeah, he had like 2 touchdowns, didn't he?
And all of a sudden, the score is 115.6 to 115.28.
Oh my god, are you serious?
And that's where it stopped.
Holy
and I lost,
shit, dude!
I lost by 0.32 points.
Holy shit, that sucks. That's so shitty. I'm sorry. Although if it were me, I'd be like, yeah!
And this week I got a big game against Brutal Moose, aka not Josh Henderson.
Not Josh Henderson, yeah.
Who, by the way, and I'm going to put this out there.
Uh-huh.
He got sick tonight. He was going to be on tonight. Yeah. He got food poisoning. He has agreed 100% to be on next Wednesday's show, the pre-Thanksgiving show.
Oh, yes, that's right.
We will have so much football to talk about.
Dude, I got to go get a gobbler.
And so Brutal Moose is going to join us next week.
Holy shit.
If you're a Brutal Moose fan. And if he doesn't join us next week,
he's dead.
He is dead to me.
He's dead. He's dead, boy.
He's gonna get more than food poisoning. He's gonna catch a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Oh, 5-knuckle shuffle.
No, I'm kidding. He's a good kid. Everybody younger than me is a kid, even though he's in his 20s. So
yeah, he's pretty young. He's pretty young.
Yeah, but he's not like baby on Minecraft young.
No, he's not.
He thinks cool things from the 80s are cool because he's so young. He didn't know.
Right.
He didn't live through it.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Only 90s kids will remember the 80s.
That's true.
It's true. So yeah, I mean, you had a great week. I had a miserable week. I'm still okay for the playoffs in our other league though.
So what's our league's playoff like? It's 6 or is it 4?
4 teams.
Ah, shit.
Right now it's like me, Pool Sharks, who beat me by 0.32, Brutal Moose, and I don't know, some other internet person I've never met.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to.
Definitely not Mike.
No, it's not Mike. It's not Mike. I'm playing Pool Sharks this week.
Oh, he beat me, so watch out.
Shit,
I hope that you don't lose by 0.32 points.
He's got like a pretty good team, but I think I can take him.
Don't get suspended before the end. Oh, Mel's here. Hi, Mel.
Oh no, Mel.
But as we've moved through that part, we don't have anybody that died this week to do a tribute to.
That's good.
So now it's time for our listener emails delivered by Kevin Store Distribution, servicing Huntingtonville. No, I'm kidding. Kevin Store Distribution, servicing the greater Harrisonburg, Bridgewater, and Mount Crawford, Virginia areas. Guys, if you need tasty cakes or Nature's Own bread, there's no better person to hire to distribute it to yourself.
Yeah, they got that honey wheat bread. They got the Nature's Own honey wheat bread. That's my shit.
Oh, yeah?
I love honey wheat bread.
I just usually go for like the 7 or 11 grain thing.
Oh, that's fucking fancy Dan over here.
All the grain.
Grain is good on the bread.
Yeah.
That's a good bread.
You got to have grain to cancel out the carbs.
That's how it works.
That is 100% the truth.
Definitely how it works.
So our first letter this week comes to us from Curtis Janwich, a.k.a. KJ Sandwich _15. Bad news, boys. I'm on a 5-week losing streak. Starting to look like I'm not making it to the playoffs, and I'm starting to not give too much of a shit.
Yeah.
I'll still move my roster around and participate. So I'm still trying, but I'm in that state of mind where I don't care about my league anymore. What would it take for you not to care about your fantasy league?
Oh, I've done it. Like, I've done it the last couple of years where, like, I've been losing so badly that I just, like, give up. And I'm just like, fuck it. I think I had a few, like, not as bad as your loss this week, Luke, but I had a few of those, like, 1 or 2 point losses. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, we're good here, right? And I just, like, bail because it's annoying and it's disheartening, man. I don't want to lose. I want to win. I'm the best.
Oh, I hear you. I don't think I've ever. I mean, giving up is strong.
Yeah,
like I have done some things where I've like benched an entire team just out of spite.
Right.
And I've never given up to the point where I've like stopped playing.
Yeah.
Entirely. But what I like to do when I am in dire straits is find a person whose team in the league is also in dire straits, and just like, even though it doesn't really make an honest difference, I like to trade players with that person and see who could be the better manager. Right? Like we're really in control of these teams, and like, oh, well, if I trade you my shitty number 1 wide receiver for your, like in my other league I'm in that where I'm losing, and I traded Julio Jones for Mike Evans.
Right.
And I was like, all right, now that was the swap. So now we'll see how I do with Mike Evans and you do with Julio Jones. And it's like, it makes no difference, but like it keeps.
Yeah, it keeps it fun.
Real. Yeah, it keeps it fun. Or, sometimes, like I said before, in other leagues where I was pretty salty about losing or something, I take on a fake persona. I make it interesting for myself.
That's really funny. I love that that's a thing. That's super funny. New ownership.
New ownership.
That's ridiculous.
I quit. It's like cutting a wrestling promo. But yeah, I mean, look, just have fun with it. Like sometimes fantasy football is gonna suck because it's just random.
It's totally random. It's not your fault. There's nothing you can do. It's like bowling. There's no defense in bowling, right? Some days you show up and a guy hits you for like a perfect game on the other team and you're losing, and that's the way it is. That's how it works in this thing.
Yeah, some days you have, in our league, one of our guys has a bunch of the Seahawks. So he had Russell Wilson, Jimmy Graham, the Seahawks defense, and his individual defensive player was Bobby Wagner.
Right.
So Thursday, he already had 73 points.
Yeah. Like, that's it. That's so, game over, man.
Sunday, the guy he was playing was already losing 73-0.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So it's just like, well, shit. I just got dick hammered.
Yeah,
that's
dick hammered.
That's what we call it in his league. It's the dick hammer.
I just got dick hammered.
Somebody always gets the dick hammer on Thursday.
Can we talk about the games? The primetime games this week?
Let's talk about it.
Holy shit. Those were the 3 worst games I think I've ever watched, period, on primetime, and they were in a row.
Yep. That
was horrible. Like,
all bad.
The Sunday night game was awful, and I was like, well, at least there's tomorrow. And then it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. You
weren't into the Carolina Panthers versus the Miami Dolphins?
I was not into it. I wasn't feeling it. 47-20 or whatever the fuck it was. Like, no, man.
What I liked about Thursday's game, Mel, was that the Seahawks wore the greatest jerseys of all time.
The Ecto Cooler jerseys.
Ecto Cooler. I love those jerseys.
They're pretty sweet, man.
Like, nobody will ever look like other teams like, oh, we're all in red. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, oh, we're all in black. Like, all right, that looks nice.
The Eagles were dumb this year, the white. Ugh. Like, it's just white. They were the whole
team, though, right?
Yeah.
That was they were away.
No, they were away. They were in Carolina. Yeah. No, so they were the blue.
Yeah.
There's just cats like infesting me right now. Can you see this cat over here?
No.
He sat on my mouse and started my other computer up. He's just sitting on my mouse. I don't know, man. This is gonna be a long show.
It's gonna be a long show tonight. It's always a long show. Even when we only have like 5 questions, we somehow manage to churn out a 90-minute show.
Hey, it works.
It's because we're so good at talking.
That's right.
Nobody likes white. Proven fact. Wow, racists.
Wow.
We have a second question that comes to us from Phil Montgomery.
Okay.
Who has tweeted with us several times. Phil Montgomery says, greetings, Luke and Josh. This week I find myself pretty torn as to what defense I should start.
Okay.
The Saints or the Eagles? This question actually came up about 65 times.
Yeah,
this week. So the Saints or the Eagles, both defensive teams have been performing well and consistently. So I don't think either would be a bad choice, but I'm interested in hearing y'all's input and insight on each defense and their matchups for this week. The Saints are in New Orleans against the Washington football team. And the Eagles will be taking on the division rivals, the Jerry Jonestown Massacre in Dallas. I like that name. Big fan, love the show, Phil Montgomery. Well, let me say this about Dallas: they may not be the Jerry Jonestown Massacre for much longer, according to those Wall Street Journal rumors.
I think they're trying to freak him out, man, because he's been pulling some Jerry Jones shit lately, and I don't think it'll ever happen, but I think they're trying to be like, "Yo, calm down, dude."
They already fired him from the committee. They already excused him from that, even though he had no vote in the committee. Right.
Sure.
And now they're like, dude, you are making the league look like shit.
Well, it goes against that protect the shield shit, because the owners are really the shield, right? Like those are and he's really bucking that system. And I think they're really trying to send him a message to like knock it the fuck off, because he's being real old man crazy right now. So I don't know.
He is being taking full advantage of it's cool to be this kind of person.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to be this kind of person now.
Right. Oh, it's 2017 and this is what we're like now. Oh, I can do that. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna like lose the team.
Yeah.
That's like super extreme.
That would be crazy.
It would be.
I don't want him to lose the team.
I've seen wilder things happen. I mean,
that's true.
They might ask him to stay, like the ownership group. He's like his son might take over, and then like Jerry Jones just isn't in charge anymore.
I hope he lives forever, because he's a shit show, and I love the Cowboys being a shit show.
Oh God, I hope one day the Cowboys finally are about to make it to the Super Bowl, and he dies in the fourth quarter of a tie game.
And then they tell everyone over the
and
loudspeaker.
he falls over on top of Chris Christie, and then Chris Christie can't get up and breathe, and then he also dies.
This sounds great.
By the way, I applied for a job to NBC Sports Philadelphia. So please,
Dude,
these comments are made in jest.
I think you should just say this shit. They should just give you like an on-air personality. Like you could be like the new Don Pollock, but like for sports.
I mean, the new Don Imus.
No.
But no, reverse. Like,
right.
Ugh. White guys. Stupid crackers.
Yeah. Crackers.
The reverse Imus.
Holy shit.
All right, those are the listener emails delivered by Kevin Store Distribution. Remember,
we didn't even answer his question.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I would go. Here's my thinking. Okay, I think the Washington. I think they can beat the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Eagles defense. Did you watch the Falcons-Cowboys game? That was a shit show, and the Eagles defense is 1,000 times better than the Falcons defense. So you're picking the Eagles defense.
Yeah, we're home, right?
No,
we're in Dallas. I still think we win.
Yeah.
I still think that defense, like even if Tyron Smith plays, he's
the tackle, the left
he's
tackle.
Basically going to be playing in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
So hurt.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
And I think Dak Prescott is going to be under too much pressure, just like he was in the Atlanta game.
Yeah, and they don't have anyone to run, so.
And even if they did, the Eagles' run defense is
ridiculous.
Is miles above what the Falcons' run defense. Like you said, man, the Falcons' defense is probably like league average, right?
Yeah, they're like normal.
And they smoked that Cowboys' offensive line.
That Tyron Smith had to be in a wheelchair, not because he was hurt his knee, because he was dismantled as a human being. Like, whoever that was that got the guy from the Falcons who got 6 sacks.
Oh, Claiborne. Yeah,
six fucking sacks in a game? That's insane.
Yeah, well, it was against the guy that replaced Tyron
That's
Smith.
Right, yeah. That's what
and he's like, I don't know how to play football.
Apparently. 6 sacks is a lot of sacks in one game.
It is. I mean, it's close to like the record.
What's the record?
I think the record is 7.
Well, there you go. I didn't know. That's a lot. I think in Tecmo Super Bowl, I got like 17 one time with Reggie White in one game.
That seems reasonable.
I got like 200 with him one season. Every play, sack, like crazy. I love that game.
That was a good game. I also will vote for the Eagles defense. I think New Orleans has oddly. This is going to be an odd thing to say, but I think New Orleans has a really good defense, but Washington has too many weird weapons.
Yeah, they're like streaky. They're like weird. Yeah.
You know, they got Chris Thompson. Fat Rob Kelly's done for the year, so now Samaje Perine is in there.
Yeah.
Right. That's how people. Vernon Davis is having like his 17th career resurrection, filling in for Jordan. You know, and they have all those other like wide receivers. Like this guy just signed this morning, and he was eating breakfast at Waffle House. You know, and he catches that like deep bomb touchdown with one hand falling out of the end zone. Like,
Doxson's like real streaky.
There's just too much weird weapons, and Dallas, we know exactly what we're going to get. The Eagles have played this team a billion times,
and the Eagles play well in Dallas. They play well there.
So I think, and again, this year, I'm comfortable saying this because we've talked about it. And everyone in Philadelphia is talking about it. This is a strange year for football, and so strange that everything is just aligning the stars for Philadelphia.
It's like never happened here.
Never.
Like, I don't remember, even in 2004 when the Eagles were like going to the Super Bowl, I don't remember this being this amazing. Like, I don't remember things.
I mean, we thought it was over because we lost Terrell Owens for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And somehow we like with Todd Pinkston and Fred X. we like and James Thrash.
I think he was gone by then.
I'm just, those early aughts like receiving cores were like
trash.
Somehow we made it.
Yeah,
and then we ended up making it through the playoffs.
Yeah,
which we had never done with that team.
Right, that Falcons game. I remember Dawkins hitting Algie Crumpler and then hitting Michael Vick and being like, "All right, they're going to go to the Super Bowl." Just those hits, I was like, these dudes are sick of not going to the Super Bowl.
Dude, that was like the season that like Brian Dawkins like German suplexed like 5 dudes, and it was like that's when they made the rule like you can't lift people off their feet.
Yeah. He would just like backwards flip them, and they would be like, "I'm dead." I love that guy. Holy shit! I should get a Dawkins jersey. I need to get a jersey.
You should get a Denver Broncos Dawkins jersey.
I have a McNabb Syracuse jersey. It's like authentic. It's crazy.
That's not bad. That's fair.
I found it at the thrift store. It's huge. It's like I could live in it. It's massive.
Brian Dawkins rules. Never forget.
True.
That's why he's our company logo for now until our company logo is officially made. It's in progress still. Thank you to Josh Howell, who's working on that. They look fantastic so far, by the way. You guys are really going to like them when we get them. And now, of course, that means it is time for the Week 11 Wendy's Waiver Wire Snags You Want, brought to you by Wendy's.
Delicious.
They've got all kinds of good food at Wendy's. Go there.
Dude, I had the sriracha sauce with the nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best sauce I've ever had at a fast food place.
Really?
It's delicious. I want some after we're done with this. I'm going to go get some.
Waiver Wire Snags You Want, brought to you by Wendy's sriracha sauce. Josh really likes it, so you know this is not a shitty paid endorsement.
I'll eat it.
It's the God's honest truth. This week, hey, speaking of Washington football team players, Samaj Perine.
They always say Perine, which sounds really weird.
Perine. Fat Rob Kelly's out.
Yeah.
This is the guy you want to be the handcuff complimentary back to Chris Thompson. I still think Chris Thompson is the bigger payout guy.
Sure. He's a rookie, so.
But definitely this guy's worth taking a look at for the rest of the season, especially considering running back is so weak right now.
Mm-hmm.
And running back is so weak right now. We have 2 more running backs we're recommending from the waiver wire pickups that you want this week. Green Bay's Jamal Williams.
Sure.
Aaron Jones is
done.
hurt.
Dunzo. It's like 4 weeks. He's done.
Ty Montgomery is questionable with some injuries. And Jamal Williams did some stuff with some carries last week. He's going to be a volume points guy. You might have some hurt players. You might need somebody to fill in on a bye week. Jamal Williams is definitely one of the hottest pickups in both ESPN and Yahoo. And, of course, I tended to stay away from putting Miami players on this list.
Yeah.
But after a couple weeks with Jay Ajayi gone, Kenyon Drake is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I like this. I like this Wendy's waiver wire pickup. I thought about picking him up myself. I didn't, but I ran through my brain. I was like, I should get that Drake dude.
Yeah, I mean, some guys are going to have to get
somebody has to do something in Miami.
Right? Besides Jarvis Landry. Right. But no, Kenyon Drake has looked good the last 2 games. Yeah. I mean, as good as you can look on the
Dolphins.
On the Dolphins. So those are the 3 waiver wire snags you want. We're really getting into like who can we pick up this week part of the season?
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad.
But there are still some guys that you shouldn't look at, and they make it to one of our new sponsors this week, the Neutrogena No-Nos of the Week. Break free of your breakout with Neutrogena. You might be tempted to look for a quarterback this week named Eli Manning.
I don't know why you would be.
I'm here to tell you not to do that.
Yeah, they're playing. Hold on, let me get this. They're playing the Chiefs this week. That would be silly.
Well, they're going to have to throw a lot probably. But Eli Manning didn't look awful last week.
Sure.
Sterling Shepard caught 1 million passes for 1 million yards.
Yeah.
But
not gonna be the same with,
these New York quarterbacks are don't do it.
They're too busy going out at night, enjoying the Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
That's what they do.
A night out in New York City, in Manhattan, with Eli Manning. What do you think that's like?
Probably really fucking boring. He's probably like, "Oh, I'll just go get some ice cream." Do you guys want to go see? What's it called? What's the fucking name of the fucking
Hamilton?
Hamilton. Do you guys want to go see Hamilton? Nah, I'm good. Sorry. I don't like musicals, Eli. Oh, that's too bad. Why does he talk like George Lucas now? I don't know. Everyone talks like George Lucas.
And additionally, I had high hopes for this guy this season, Mr. Danny Amendola.
I dropped him.
I figured he was going to fly in the PPR position and fill in for Julian Edelman. And at the start of the season, it looked like that.
Yeah, he's not Edelman though.
Yeah, and Tom Brady is looking elsewhere all the time.
Yeah, he does not get thrown to. It's super weird.
So yeah, don't even if somebody dropped Danny Amendola, even if you're in a PPR league, don't unless you're like in a 14-team league.
Yeah.
And if you're in a 14-team league, you need to tell 2 friends to find another league to join so you can get down to like a manageable 12.
Dude, 12 is still a lot. Holy shit. I'm glad we don't have 12. We should have like 8. Really? We should just have
we did 8 for a while, and it was just like the teams were too good.
That's great. I want to like have a good team for once. That would be awesome. I don't have to like go to the dumpster to find a player every week and be like, I guess this guy will work.
You got to go to the dumpster. Well, you know what? Are you then equating that dumpster with Wendy's?
No, Neutrogena. With
Neutrogena. All right. Yeah. And those were the Neutrogena no-nos of the week. Break free of your breakout. Neutrogena. And now, for Josh's favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
Our Monster Game of the Week, sponsored by Monster Ultra. 0 calories, 0 sugar, ultra refreshment. Our Monster Game of the Week, sponsored by Monster Ultra and voted by you, our listeners. Mr. Mark Ingram of the New Orleans Saints.
Crazy week.
21 carries, 131 yards on the ground, and 3 touchdowns.
That's a lot of points.
Against the Buffalo Football Bills.
I guess they're in tank mode again.
They must be in tank mode, as everybody in the comments is talking about. They're benching Tyrod Taylor.
For a guy who even knows who this guy is.
Nathan Peterman.
Peterman.
Yeah. Peterman. Mark Ingram, man. That guy did some damage.
That's a good week, dude. I voted for him in the poll on the Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I voted for him. I wasn't going to vote for Cole Beasley.
And Cole Beasley wasn't in there.
Who did you put up there? Who was it? Why did I think it was Cole Beasley?
I don't know, because you thought you mix up all the white receivers. I think Adam Thielen.
Maybe it was Thielen.
Cam Newton. Now I have to look.
Cam Newton. I thought about Cam, but I was like, that game was so boring. I'm not voting for him.
Who was in the poll?
It was someone. Somebody.
Yes, there were 4 people in there.
It was someone from a team I hate. That's why I didn't pick him.
Oh, God, Twitter's.
Sterling Shepard. That's what
Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, I wasn't going to vote for him.
That's very different from Cole Beasley.
NFC East wide receiver. That's what I.
Cam Newton, Adam Thielen, Mark Ingram, and Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard came in last, which is not surprising given the other performances of the week. But I mean, anytime you catch more than 10 catches,
that's a lot
in a game. I mean, that's a good. Game.
Yeah.
So that was our Monster Game of the Week, sponsored by Monster Ultra. Mark Ingram. The team had Adrian Peterson. You thought Mark Ingram was on his way out.
Yeah.
Ingram says, "Get wrecked. I'm the greatest." Alvin Kamara, my boy, sticks around.
Thunder and lightning.
Yeah, I mean, this is like super thunder and lightning. I love it. I love it. Hooked on a Thielen. That's a great fantasy football team name. Put that in your pocket for next year.
That's amazing.
Hang on to that one.
That's amazing.
Hang on to it so that you don't make a boner roster move of the week sponsored by Fleshlight.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
When you've got a boner, it's time for a fleshlight.
It's like a Christmas song.
Yes, that's that time of the season, baby. Flesh it high, flesh it low.
It's Bing Crosby sang about fleshlights. I don't know if anyone knows that.
Hum-pum-pum-pum.
I'm dreaming of a white fleshlight.
Oh, hey, by the way, December 15th and 16th at Cheerleaders Philadelphia, Christy Mack is going to be in town. What do you think?
Well, we should go, but we have to get fleshlights if we're going.
She usually brings them to hand out.
I would buy one from her.
No, I mean to like hand out as a prize.
Oh, as a prize.
Like she brings like T-shirts and fleshlights.
Fuck, man. I would wear a Christy Mack T-shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right, we'll talk about it later. This week's Boner Roster Move of the Week, sponsored by Fleshlight. Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette. 17 carries, 33 yards, 2 catches for 13 yards.
Ugh.
Bad.
17 for 33 is pretty bad.
Yeah, less than 2 per carry.
That's really bad.
And I really thought the Chargers were going to be terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. He got benched. He's all in his head now. Maybe he's upset. I don't know, man. Weird.
I don't have an answer either.
Weird game.
Definitely going to pay for that in the later portion of the show where we talk about what players we picked.
Yeah, I already took a peek, and it was not great.
It was not great. Boner Roster of the Move of the Week, sponsored by Fleshlight. Leonard Fournette. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about Leonard Fournette. It was all my fault somehow.
Yeah.
And now it's time for listener questions.
I'm reading ahead. Oh, I love listener questions.
Do we have a sponsor for this yet?
No, I don't.
No, we still don't have a sponsor for listener questions.
So.
Somebody recommended last week that we go with like the Listerine listener questions, but I don't use that stuff, and my teeth are starting to make me realize maybe I should.
I use it a lot. It's great.
I got some like sore gums going on.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
You know, I might lose the bottom part of my jaw.
Oh, really?
No, I have no idea. It just feels like that.
I would be cool to know a real life zombie. This is Luke. He's a zombie. Oh, hey, Luke.
Oh yeah, I look like one of Michonne's like dudes.
Yeah. She like cuts the jaw off, right?
Yeah.
So they can't bite.
Yeah.
They did that in the book. That's one of the things that they did in the book that's in the show. That's like the only thing.
Oh, there's other things.
Yeah. Sorta. There's the place, right? What's it called? Cannibal on.
Why? What?
The place that they go to and they're cannibals. That's in the books too. That like compound.
Oh, right. Yeah. Welcome to the Walking Dead cast. Josh, this is Luke, and
I'm Josh, this is Luke.
Now it's time for listener questions. Listener questions brought to you by us and you, the listeners. This is from @ColeWaden.
Okay.
Marquise Lee or Nelson Aguilar this week, Josh? What do you think?
Aguilar's really tricky to pin down when he's going to have a good game. He's been like really amazing for his standards this year. I would go with Lee just because I feel like he's a little more regular. You know, I don't really know that for a fact. It just feels that way to me.
Just feels a little more regular.
It feels a little more like reliable than Aguilar. Not that Aguilar's been great when he gets thrown to, but he's not like Wentz is like McNabb. Like he's throwing it everywhere. Like everyone's getting the ball, so it's hard to like get Aguilar in sometimes. Yeah,
the only thing I'm going to say about Marquise Lee is that he tweaked his knee a little bit last week.
Well, fuck.
And he's a game time decision.
Oh, then go with Aguilar.
However, I would stick Marquise Lee in my lineup.
Yeah.
I believe in Marquise Lee as the go-to option in Jackson Hole.
Yeah, Jackson Hole.
Or Jacksonville, rather. Last week, 6 catches, 55 yards, a touchdown. The week before, 8 catches, 75 yards, a touchdown.
Yeah.
So he's getting targeted. They're in Cleveland.
Oh, fucking! If he plays, play him. Yeah.
I mean, unless Leonard Fournette comes back and goes crazy,
which could happen.
I think Marquise Lee is a good bet this week.
Safer bet, yeah.
Safer bet for sure. I mean, Aguilar could have his moment.
Well, I'm gonna spoil my pick for this week a little bit. So
you picked Nelson Aguilar.
I did. Just because I want him to. I don't even have it. I have him in our Game of Thrones league. I haven't played him in like 2 weeks though. So, well, obviously last week I didn't play him because they were on a bye. But before that, I benched him. He's got 5 TDs though. For Nelson Aguilar, in Nelson Aguilar years, that's like 7,000 touchdowns.
Okay, I'll allow it. KJ Sandwich. We already answered an email of yours. What?
We need them, all the ones we could get.
All right. At KJ Sandwich _15 hollers at us. Who should I get rid of these 3 receivers?
Okay.
Curse on the Jets.
Sure.
Watkins on the Rams, or everybody's favorite Indianapolis Colt, Ty Hilton.
Ty Hilton. That's kind of tough. I would keep Watkins just because Goff is playing out of his fucking mind right now, and he's probably going to catch a touchdown or 2. Curse, I have him in I think one of our leagues, and I probably would get rid of Curse because the Jets are weird. And Hilton is the same thing with like what's his name with Kenyon Drake. Like somebody has to do something in fucking Indianapolis.
Yeah, I'm with you here. Curse has really fallen off from where he was when he got traded over. And Sammy Watkins is reliable. He hasn't been like putting on the showboaty point totals like what's that guy? Robert Woods.
Yeah, Woods. Yeah, wow.
But Watkins is still a legitimate threat. T.Y. Hilton, like, look, we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, right? Like, he's a mystery, man. Like, I don't even know if you should have him on your team at some weeks, and then other weeks it's like, oh, there he is.
But he has at least those weeks. Or right. Curse is just done. You know, like the Jets are basically like Robbie Anderson at this point,
right?
And Matt Forte.
Yeah.
So Curse is the guy to shift.
Yeah, get him out of there.
So you're dropping them for a QB if Rivers is okay. Yeah. So yes, drop Jermaine Curse. Pick up a quarterback anyway. This one comes from Mel Gray 8 at Mel Gray 8. Why does Luke suck so hard?
Mel, we have no idea. I've known Luke for like 10 years. I don't know.
I'm just curious as to what this is in reference to. I mean, it's not possible that I could suck because I don't know how to use Twitter properly. That's on you.
Oh my God.
For not knowing how to look at a timeline. And it's also on Twitter for changing.
Yeah, it's all different.
How the timeline works all the time.
Yeah, it's stupid. I blame Twitter mostly. Fucking Twitter.
You know, that's why you got to use like those third-party apps that allow you to keep it like fucking
up top.
Chronological.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, why do I suck so hard? I'm gonna say I don't.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
Also, just because I don't have time for anybody else's bullshit.
That's true. That's one thing I love about you, Luke.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah. Right? Fuck it.
Josh knows, man. Josh is right there with me.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
We're not little babies.
Get out of my face with that.
Like brutal moose.
Welcome to the Trash Talk Cast. I'm Luke. This is Josh.
A blame shifter.
Blame shifter. Oh no. Oh
boy.
no.
Who's getting a timeout?
Oh shit! 5 minutes.
Here it comes.
5 for fighting. Oh my god!
And that's our first 300-second suspension of the week. Brought to you by the Sidecast Show. The Sidecast, a podcast where a reverent chat between pals who come together and let down their hairs. It airs most Fridays.
Yes.
The irony, of course, being that Mel is part of the Sidecast. So their own person got banned. I think they did it just for the sponsorship.
I think that's why they did it. I've been on the show. It's a lot of fun. We watched Gremlins one time for Christmas. We did like a Gremlins like riff tracks.
So it was like when we used to do for Continue.
Yes, like when we did Event Horizon.
And what was that movie we watched during
Big Money Rustlers?
No, I didn't see that one. The like shitty heavy metal movie like Fire and Ice or whatever.
Oh yeah, Crawl.
No.
Was
we
it
watched
Fire and Ice?
Fire and Ice. It was like that girl and she's in this. We watched it during like the 24-hour like.
I was very drunk.
We all were. We had turducken sandwich.
That's delicious. Right. That was delicious. I forgot about that. Holy shit.
So yes, and every first suspension of the show is brought to you by the Sidecast Show, available wherever podcasts can be found. You can find it on Sidecast on Podomatic.
There you go.
And our next question comes to us from @JohnnyChugs.
Chugs.
What is your favorite jersey or uniform in history?
That's the easiest question for a Philadelphia Eagles fan. It's the fucking Kelly Green, man. Kelly fucking Green Eagles uniforms. What's his name? My God. Jeffrey Lurie. Sorry, my brain doesn't work. Jeffrey Lurie's been trying to get the Kelly Green back, at least for an alternate, for like 5 years.
Yeah.
But the Eagles, all football teams are not allowed to have a second helmet, even though they do have them for like throwback. I don't know why that's okay, but so he's been trying to change the rule so that Eagles can get a Kelly Green helmet so they can bring back the Kelly Green. That's the best uniform of all time.
Of all time.
Followed maybe by the Chargers powder blue is pretty fucking cool. Pretty cool. Maybe like the White Sox 80s uniforms. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah.
With that digital like Terminator font. Like that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, man, best ever in history.
It's tough. There's a lot of really fucking great uniforms.
I am really a huge fan of the 80s, the like late 70s, early 80s Phillies home jerseys.
Yeah, the baby blue.
Well, but like those were the away ones, right?
Oh, those were the away ones.
I like the zipper up with like the all maroon. I like that crimson one. I really like.
Yeah, I really wish that they would have that again. I don't like red as a color so much, and the Phillies in like the early 2000s went like super bright red, and I was like, ugh, I don't like that. But I can picture like a coat, like an 80s like windbreaker that's in that color. And it's just a P, right? Like I can see it. I don't even know if it exists, but I can like see it in my head. Like that would be awesome. I have an Eagles one that's that Kelly Green, like that like fabric, that whatever that is, that nylon or whatever. I have an Eagles one. I don't know. I do like those Phillies uniforms though.
Wait, is there an alt Mel? Is that what I'm hearing?
Alt Mel? Oh shit.
Oh, somebody in here is called Cannabis Cultivator. Answer my question, pussy boy. Oh, yeah, no. Sorry. Goodbye.
Cannabis Cultivator. What did he ask?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm not here for that. I'm too old for this shit, dog.
Exactly. 80s uniforms are super rad. They are super rad. Agreed.
Cool.
Maybe like Astros uniforms from the 80s. Pretty sweet.
What were we talking about? I
got you
sidetracked.
There aren't really any like hockey uniforms that are really cool.
I like the Flyers black jerseys.
The black is cool, yeah. I feel like we only like that though because it's like Philadelphia.
But like when they first introduced them, I know they still like have new ones or whatever. I don't like those. I like it when the teams wear like the actual sweaters sometimes.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really cool. Yeah, like for the Winter Classic or whatever the fuck.
I know those. Sometimes those are really cool.
That's neat. Yeah.
Oh, you know what jerseys I really liked when they did that like flash to the future in the MLB and everybody had really fucked up jerseys.
That was like, when was that? Like 2 years ago or something like that?
No, it was like before the year 2000. I think Ken Griffey was still on the Mariners or something like that.
Holy shit! I don't
remember like that. Really funky jerseys, like the Florida Marlins ones were really awful.
I'm looking it up. Oh my god, look at these. Yo, these are dumb as hell. Look at this fucking Pirates one. That's really stupid.
Who are you telling to look, May? I can't see your computer.
I know, but I'm just look them up. Like just Google Flash of the Future MLB jersey.
Yeah. Oh, the Dallas Stars jersey was a good one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Back when I liked it when they were the North Stars.
The North Stars, yeah.
No, that's it. Hockey, greatest jersey of all time.
Okay.
Hartford, the Whale.
Hartford, the Whale?
That big whale tail.
Oh my god.
They were whale tails before they were whale tails.
Dude, oh man. There's a radio station. That is a sweet jersey. There's a radio station in Hartford called The Whale. And when I go up there, what'd I say? New Hampshire or Connecticut? I meant Connecticut.
It's in some state.
Yeah, one of those up there states. But they play like everything you'd expect a Hartford radio station to play.
Like Ben Folds?
No, they play like Journey. That's exclusive. Okay. It's exclusively Journey.
Exclusively Journey.
Yeah.
Do they play any Boston?
Yes, and they also play like ELO, like a shit ton of ELO.
I think you buy some ELO.
It's all right. It's, you know what it reminds me of? 95.1 WZZO.
WZZO, live from the Bearman and Keith studio. Stephen Giles, we'll get to your question in a second. We got a couple more here on the list we're going to get to. First, we're going to move right along here. At Geeky by Nature One sent us several different questions, and this is just the first of many. Yeah. Marvin Jones or Nelson Aguilar, who to start?
This is going to go against my pick for wide receiver this week, but Marvin Jones. I don't know. He's been I don't know what he did last week, but I think the week before the game I watched, he got like 2 touchdowns. He's just like more reliable. I don't know. The safe bet is Marvin Jones, I think.
I agree.
Even though I'm going to pick Nelson Aguilar for this week.
But yeah, Marvin Jones, even when Golden Tate is getting his, Marvin Jones finds a way to also get more.
What did he have last week? What did he do?
He did points.
He did points?
He did put up so many points. No, I had to look up Marvin Jones now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Damn, Mel. Let's get heated in here.
Oh, man.
Penalty box. You know, I'm trying to like do a show and I got you yip yapping in my ear. Marvin Jones, last week just 1 catch for 22 yards, but the week prior, 7 for 107. The week prior, 6 for 128. Yeah. The week prior, 6 for 96.
Yeah.
Just had a bad week. A bad week.
Jones is a lot more reliable than Aguilar.
Yes, Marvin Jones is more. Okay. At Cole Wadden, up with us again. Is it worth hanging on to Tariq Cohen or Frank Gore? No.
Yeah.
So I think both of those guys' value is relatively nil at this point, and there are better players you could swap them for.
Yeah, like Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Melgray8, she can't see the show right now, so it doesn't matter. No. Melgray8 wants to know, should we play the Eagles defense or the Lions defense?
Who are the Lions playing?
I have them in a league, and I just looked this up, but I forget already. I'm not very smart.
The Bears. They're playing the Bears.
Oh, right. They're playing the Bears. I still
Dude,
like
Eagles. Eagles,
like
yeah.
the Eagles. Mitch Trubisky is going to throw some picks,
True.
probably, but don't forget the Bears beat the Carolina Panthers.
They did. The Bears are weird. They could win. Just how I feel like Washington can win. They can beat the Saints this week. They totally can.
Yeah.
They're strange.
It's strange, but I would play the Eagles defense.
Yeah.
All right, Geeky by Nature is back. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. I'm power mad.
You've gone mad with power.
I'll suspend you from this show if you interrupt me.
Oh my God, it's the suspension cast.
Josh, what do you think? Geeky by Nature wants to know, do you expect a good day for Jake Footloose Elliott?
Of course I do. He misses extra points, which is weird. But he kicks field goals like crazy. And he'll kick you above 50 pretty accurately. And that's I don't know what it is in our league, if it's 5 points or something like that. So, yes. I hope not, though. I hope he's kicking extra points. Oh, there's a cat behind me.
Look at that cat.
I hope he's kicking extra points and hopefully making them. But I would play him. I have him in our league, and I'm playing him. Who else? Unless Greg Zuerlein is there, play Jake Elliott.
No, I think Footloose is going to have a good game.
Yeah.
They're in Dallas, so we're not going to have to worry about any funky Philly weather.
Yeah.
And I expect him to put up some points. All right, now we're going to go back in time in this chat to Steven Giles. Which two of these players should I start? Jamison Crowder, Rashard Matthews, Mohamed Sanu, or Kelvin Benjamin?
Oh man, Sanu, probably.
Okay.
Rashard Matthews, I had him for a while. He kind of doesn't do anything.
He does a little bit, but he doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, who was the first one?
Jamison Crowder?
No.
No?
No Crowder.
No
he's
Crowder.
Weird. He's fast as fuck, but he's I don't know. I feel like every time I see a game with the Washington team, I'll say it again, the Washington team, he's dropping the ball, or he's is he a punt returner too? Does he return their punts?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think he fumbled a punt and shit. I don't know. He freaking is weird. And Kelvin Benjamin, what's he doing up in Buffalo? Anything?
Well, he's going to be the lead target for Joshua Peterman, whatever that quarterback's name is.
There you go. Don't play him.
Yeah, I think Sanu is a safe bet.
Yeah.
I actually like Jamison Crowder in this matchup.
Okay.
Because I think he's a reliable weapon for the Washington team.
Yeah.
But he's been in and out of the lineup, or is that Dotson I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
I forget which one has been in and out of the lineup because I don't pay that close attention to Washington.
I think it's Dotson because I think he was
But if Crowder is a go this weekend, I would play him, and I would play Mohamed Sanu. I like Rashard Matthews, but not as much as I like these other two guys.
Yeah.
And Kelvin Benjamin, until I see what this quarterback is going to do, I'm definitely not playing anybody up there.
Man, Buffalo, man, what the fuck? What the fuckalo? That's what I have to say about
I will say this, though, about players that have been traded or cut and then picked up elsewhere in the season. They've shown up the next week and done incredible things.
That's true, because they are very upset about
Jay Ajayi to the Eagles, huge run. Adrian Peterson to the Cardinals, huge day. Sammy Watkins to the Rams, great day. I mean, there was just no rhyme or reason for players that had no idea what the playbook is to all of a sudden be amazing.
It's weird. It's they're unfettered by the playbook. They're just go run a route. And they're like, all right.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
There's our answer.
That's a good answer. I like that one.
Mel Gray 8 again. My God. This was all in one or two tweets. She just sent 65 questions.
I'm glad though.
she finally learned how to use a hashtag. What happened to Cameron Brate? Girl, I don't know.
What happened to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
What happened to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right?
That's the question.
That whole team is like poop city.
Yeah, they're really, really bad. I think Cutter's going to get fired, man. I would not be surprised. They do not keep dudes around down there. They're like, you're done.
Dirk Cuter.
Yeah,
and now they're talking about trying to bring back Chucky. And
oh my God, please, no. Well, maybe. Does that mean we get a better Monday Night Football thing? Can Mike Tirico be on Monday Night?
Why on earth would he leave that cushy-ass job?
I have no idea. I would never leave. I would
to
never
go
leave.
Coach the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's like, I won a Super Bowl here. Why would I come back and taint my legacy?
Right. What if you suck, right?
Yeah.
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 He ain't doing that. I wouldn't do it. He's got his QB camp or whatever the fuck. Gruden's QB camp.
Yeah, and then he can't do Corona commercials.
That's right. The Gruden phone zone.
Balloons? Streamers?
You can tell, like, they just fed him lines and he reacted to them because they don't, like, match up right. Or they edited it weird. Like, it's, like, weird. That's
so weird.
That's some inside.
Cameron Brate just fell into the Tampa Bay void. That's what happened to him. I have him on my team. I'm playing him again this week because Jack Doyle's on a bye.
Jack Doyle football rules.
And we have one final question from @GeekyByNature1, who has similarly given us 15 questions in one tweet.
Thank you.
Great. Of these three defenses, which should I start? Eagles, Chargers, or Arizona? As we've both said about 15 times, we're high on the Eagles.
Yeah, for sure. Arizona's playing the Texans. Their quarterback stinks, but they got some scary fucking wide receivers. I don't know. And Chargers.
I think, all right, so the Chargers are home against Buffalo with the new quarterback.
Yes.
And Tom Savage sucks.
Like, hard. But not as bad. I still don't think he sucks as bad as the Cowboys' offensive line. Like, okay. I don't know if they're going to play as bad as they did against the Falcons, but, like, again, I think the Eagles' defensive line is, like, so fucking ridiculously good that it's not going to matter. Like, I still would pick the Eagles, and then if I had to second-guess myself on Sunday morning, which I do a lot, I would pick the Cardinals, probably. And then maybe the Chargers? I don't know. That would be my thinking, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Hopefully I'm right, because I want the Cowboys to lose super bad. So, but I don't know. Could go any which way. Any which old way.
I'm sorry. I had to look up Andrew Jadzik's question here because he didn't hashtag it, but he sent it to us in the Twitter feed, and it got buried in a bunch of favorites, retweets, and such. So we do have one more question. Our final question comes to us from @Jads of all trades.
Sweet.
I kind of look like Blake Sheldon.
Oh,
I think you mean Blake Shelton.
He does kind of look like him.
All right. Blake Sheldon would be a weird amalgamation of Bazinga and Blake Shelton, which would be the nightmare that everyone would have. So dealing with the pro-anti-Twitter responses to the news today is fun, slightly hurtful. So question for Josh. All right, Josh, just for you.
Okay.
Me or Blake Sheldon, and make sure to consider my personality and eyes.
Yeah, it's Jads. First of all, Blake Sheldon never gave me delicious cheeses, so fuck that guy. Plus, I've met Jads, and he's beautiful. He's a beautiful man. I would hug him to sleep at night. I'd kiss his eyeballs when he was sleeping.
That's strange.
Yeah, well, they'll be closed unless you're like me. I sleep with my eyes open. Apparently.
Do you?
Have you ever seen me?
No, because usually I pass out.
Usually you're too busy punching a television.
One time.
Yeah, well. That's all it takes, man. Or throwing up in Nick's bathroom, like, everywhere.
That happened. Or that's the same time I punched the TV, you were taking a shower, so I had to throw up in the sink.
Yeah, sorry about
that. Hotel. It was a hotel. Oh, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to do that.
And or when we were at Nick's bachelor party,
holy shit,
I destroyed that downstairs bathroom.
Dude, oh my god. That was the bathroom that my ex-girlfriend slept in all day one time because we were so drunk that we drank like a bottle of tequila, four of us, and it was a bad day. It was a bad fucking day. I was the least hungover, so that tells you something. That was bad.
It should.
That was bad.
TJ, I see in the comments here, if you want to know that story, you'll have to hope that one day it gets regaled on a continue cast, or you find me in person at MagFest again, which by the way will never happen.
Which is never gonna happen.
Never going back to MagFest. Fuck that place.
Oh my god. The Shining.
So those are our listener questions. Thank you all for tweeting at us. Thank you all for emailing us. Thank you, Mel, for existing.
Mel.
And giving this show content.
We love Mel.
Regardless of if it's in tweets or by appearing here in the comments to be suspended. It makes the show good stuff. That brings us to the final portion of the show, the Pizza Hut Personal Week 10. There it is. The Pizza Hut Personal Predictions for Week 11, brought to you by Pizza Hut Personal Pay and Pizza.
There you go.
Last week, Josh picked Matt Stafford, Jordan Howard, Julio Jones, and Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
I picked Tyrod Taylor, Leonard Fournette, Golden Tate, and Jimmy Graham.
Well, I know why.
Matt Stafford had a very good game. 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 21.7 points in ESPN standard PPR scoring. Jordan Howard, not a bad performance, but 15 carries for 54 yards, 5.4 points.
Not great.
Julio Jones, that was...
Yes, I was like, that's a lot of numbers.
6 catches for 57 yards for 11.7 points.
Not great.
Hunter Henry, 1 catch, 7 yards.
Hunter Henry, what the fuck?
1.7 points. A total of 40.5. That's
terrible.
That's your lowest so far out of 3 weeks. My pick of Tyrod Taylor, 56 yards and an interception. They had like a couple yards scrambling, but
did he get hurt?
2.9 points. No, he played the whole game.
That's 56 yards the whole game.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't know
that's how he got benched.
That's insanely terrible. Like you could do that. You could do that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
you could do it if you had like a magical suit on that like prevented you from getting killed. You could do that.
Oh, so football pads.
Yeah, but like magic.
Leonard Fournette, as we know, boner move of the week. 17 carries, 33 yards, 6.6 points. But my picks of Golden Tate, 6 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown for 21.7 points. And the outside the box thinking of Jimmy Graham, 6 catches, 27 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
I was watching that
7 points. Give me a grand total of 51.9. Beating Josh once again to move me to 3-0 on the season.
This sucks. I was watching that Seahawks game, and I saw Jimmy Graham score twice, and I was like, fucking... I remembered you picked him, and I was like, motherfucker, this asshole. Fucking... He knew!
Sometimes you just gotta, you know what? It's fucking Thursday. It's happening. I feel it. I feel it.
Oh, my God.
And so it was written, so shall it have been.
Oh, my God.
So what do you got for this week, buddy?
Let me get my schedule out here. Okay. So quarterback, I'm going Alex Smith against the Giants.
Whoa.
Giants are fucking terrible. I know they got talked to today. They had a meeting today. I was reading about it. They had a tough meeting with Ben McAdoo.
Really?
he showed him film and he was yelling at him and whatever. But they're fucking done, dude. So I think Smith is having a good game. They're off a bye. It's Andy Reid. They're great after buys.
Okay.
Running back, Le'Veon Bell. I don't know who to pick anymore for running back because I have no idea. So I'm just gonna pick Le'Veon Bell because they're playing the Titans, and who cares?
Ooh, on a short week.
On a short week. Wait,
that's the Thursday night game this week.
Oh, it's the Thursday game. There you go. Well, you gotta do it then.
All right, Josh has a feeling.
He's gotta do it.
He's got a feeling. Ooh, that Thursday night's gonna be a big night.
It's gonna be a football. And some Paul Ritchie singing there. And despite everything I said about all these questions this week, I am picking Nelson freaking Aguilar as wide receiver against the Cowboys. I have a feeling. I got a weird tingling about Nelson Aguilar. Feeling?
Yeah. Do I need to call a doctor?
Maybe.
Do you have sensation in your left arm?
I have some sensation in my left dick about Nelson Aguilar.
Whoa!
And tight end. I'm not gonna go Ertz because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Ertz this week.
Okay.
It's all about Aguilar this week.
Okay.
But tight end, I'm going Jared Cook in Mexico City against the Patriots.
Oh, yes. We got a Mexico City game this week.
Yeah, Mexico City.
Yes.
Anything can fucking happen in Mexico City. Jared Cook's going off the chain. Fuck it. He's not Hunter Henry. I'm never picking Hunter Henry ever again.
Yeah, we both learned our lesson.
Yeah, that was silly. We're dumb.
Very good. All right. I actually like those. I'm not crazy about the Aguilar pick.
I feel it, man.
But I like your enthusiasm for it.
Okay.
Quarterback
that
I am picking this week. Carson Wentz.
Oh, yes. Oh, to Nelson Aguilar.
Running back I am picking this week.
Oh, yeah.
My homeboy, Alvin Kamara.
Fuck yes, man. The Camara. The Chevy
My wide
Camara.
receiver I am picking this week. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You better be ready.
Nelson Aguilar.
It is a great pick. It's Alshon Jeffrey.
Oh, all right. This is going to be interesting.
And my tight end? Is Zach. And it ends in Ertz.
This is Eagles Cowboys week.
I am
all in.
Shoving all in except for running back.
Yeah. Because who knows who's going to play running back.
I don't know which running back is going to have the great game.
Yeah.
But I like my boy Alvin Kamara against the Washington football team. Carson Wentz, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz.
I love those picks.
I might be sniffing my own self because I'm 3-0 against you this week.
Hey, I hope you beat me again, honestly. This losing to you this week would be much more palatable because it would mean the Eagles are dominating, which I will always pick over winning fantasy football.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Those are great picks.
I hope so. Let's all hope so.
They're going to be. I feel
Those were the greatest Pizza Hut personal predictions of the week. Brought to you by Pizza Hut. When ordering online, use code FFF Personal Pan Pizza Podcast.
It's like 57 characters.
To get 10% off.
It's like half of a tweet.
Off your Personal Pan Pizza on Thursdays between the hours of 7:30 and 7:31. Central Mountain Time.
You gotta be quick about it. Only in Phoenix.
Yes, only following the atomic clock.
Yes. There we go. We did it.
Is that the whole show?
Yeah, man.
My God. We started on time.
We ended relatively early.
13 minutes faster than we did before.
Hey, somebody still has to post continue today.
Whoops. I saw a tweet about that earlier, and I was like, "That's weird."
No, it was. It took forever to export. I don't know why. Sometimes it just does.
Sometimes it does. Hey, man. You know, we worked on enough videos. I know that story.
It just does. I don't know. I don't have a ping pong table to go play while I'm dealing with that. So
that's true.
We don't have Ghost Man in my house.
That's true.
Unfortunately,
you have ghost cats though.
Yeah, they're still sitting around. They're fucking. I don't know what their deal is today, man. They've been out of their mind today.
But what a great day for fans of Josh Henderson. Not only do you get a new episode of Fantasy Football, but right after this, a new episode of Continues coming your way.
Oh, like a half an hour after this.
Well, I didn't mean like immediately.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta bend over and get my pen I dropped. There we go.
After this, you can expect that. Normally, you'd get it beforehand and then have to wait your whole life to see this episode.
You have to choose,
of 5 Fs and a P. But now it's the reverse, and that works in everybody's favor.
Everyone wins. It's a win-win.
That's right.
It is. Fantasy football month. Fantasy football month.
Fantasy football month.
I don't want to spoil what one of the games is this month, but I just gave you a big hint without even saying anything.
Boom. Think about that, fans of Continue. Are you guys gonna upload 7 episodes in one day like you did the other day?
That was fucking Battlefront, and we got totally butt-effed for it because everyone hates us now.
Oh, they're really gonna hate it when we live stream it over here on Xbox One X.
I'm dancing. I don't know if it's on me right now.
Did you play the story mode or the multiplayer? Remind me.
What? For what?
For Battlefront.
Oh, both they did. I wasn't there.
Oh, you weren't there. All right. So when you come over and play it, I want you to play.
Yeah.
So that I can hear your thoughts on their addition to the Star Wars.
I can't. I don't think
narrative.
I care. Am I gonna hate it? I already was complaining about it without even playing it because it's always like the emperor's dead. Now we're gonna really try, and it's like, guys, like the whole thing came crashing down. Like everyone's dead. You're not gonna try anymore. You're done. I hate that shit. It's a super fucking lazy storytelling device.
Maybe we'll play something else.
The emperor's dead. Now the rebels are gonna get it. Like what? They just kicked your ass, guys. Ugh, whatever.
But maybe that means you'll come over and play some Wolfenstein.
I'll play it. Whatever. I don't care.
No, I know. We'll do some fun stuff. I just want everybody to come over and play some 4K games so I can blow their minds with my curved TV.
Dude, oh no! Don't tell Nick about your TV. Put your cowboy boots on and bust out your curved TV.
Yeah, like I have it like hidden. It's always out.
just like I don't know. Put like a really old. Well, your TV's really big. I was gonna say like cover it up with like a flat screen, like a regular flat screen, and then just move it out of the way. Oh, but wait, there's a curved TV. And watch Nick like fucking walk out, storm out. Because he hates him so much.
Did that continue cast air? Probably.
Oh wait, no. Maybe this Sunday. It might be this week.
Whatever.
It's gonna be good. It's a good one.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in this week and hanging out with us, talking about fantasy football. We are going to be back next week, even though it's Thanksgiving week. If you're traveling, make sure your travel plans are set in stone so that you're home by 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Sorry about that burp. So you're home by 8:30 p.m. Eastern to watch the show live. Again, we're going to have Brutal Moose on next week.
Oh, shit.
We're going to be talking Turkey Day.
I'm going to get a gobbler and eat it on the show.
Oh, yeah. Dude, get a gobbler.
Fuck yeah, the bowl. It's all about the bowl.
But this week's show, again, brought to you by Mondo and Project Raygun's The Thing, Infection and Outpost 31. Available now at your local hobby shops and coming through pre-order on mondotees.com. We will be playing very soon on the Continue channel. You'll have to look forward to that in a few days, weeks, months, years, and
however long
it takes. Thanks for tuning in. I've been Luke. He's been Josh.
I'm the other guy.
I'm cutting you off.
Okay, we're done. Bye.
Mad with power. We're done, but we need to play our song.
Fantasy channel that you've got to see. It's like a fantasy football fantasy.
There it was.
That's a beautiful line.
Everybody, stay safe through the weekend. Enjoy some football, and we will see you in 7 days.
Bye.